Hello everybody, it's June here, June Angel Pews. Okay, excuse me, typical, isn't it? Start to talk and your throat goes. The other part of this video was going to be part 2. No, I've messed that up. Okay, what we're going to do, this I'm going to start with, and part 1 I'm going to put as part 2. You'll see why when you watch part 2. I got a bit emotional at the end of it, and I got the main thing to show you. So I'm going to show this first, excuse me, and then go on, please. Oh dear. Please go on to watch the other video. I won't call it a part number, so I'll confuse you. And you'll see where I've described all these gorgeous things that my fantastic friend Janet sent me. Janet is NanaJL54 on YouTube. We talked about the swap that we did on the next video that you'll see, and the swap was hosted by Virginia. Hi V, June here, and she is on Virginia 1468. Okay, I also referred to, sorry about my clock again, although a lot of people like it. I also referred to Jeanette in the other video that you'll see second, sorry about this, and Jeanette is Scrapping Happy XO. Okay, I will try my hardest to remember to put those down for you, those links. Okay, so I've videoed this, but you won't see the description until the next video, because we'd got to the end and I got emotional when I come to show you what Janet had sent me as her entry to my giveaway challenge, which was please to comment on my video, to do a video response, and to send me either a banner piece or a tassel, a lace tassel. And this is what Janet decided to send me, and I'm just so delighted with this. Isn't it gorgeous? It hangs on a string. It's going to be difficult to show you because it's long. It's gorgeous. This is her beautiful face. Just look at that. Isn't that amazing? And we come down to her shoulders. She's got the trim and the ribbon and the start of the laces. Look at that gorgeous button. And look at that lovely one. I'm not sure whether where this came from. Might be Lily, not sure. Shabbylicious. And here we go. This is gorgeous. This trim is handmade, and I hope I'm right here because I know that Alice, I can't think of Alice's link. Sorry Alice, I do beg your pardon. I'll put it below because you might want to see the tutorial she's done on this trim. It's absolutely stunning, and yet it's very easy once you've mastered it, and I'm sure that's what Jeanette has got her inspiration from Alice. But we'll put the link down there for you of her channel, and then you've just got to do a little search for her trim. So there's all sorts on this. Isn't it just stunning? I'm in love with it. Let's just lay it down for a moment. And just have a quick look. There are dozens of beautiful trims, laces, pearls. She's actually put that trim on a piece of seam binding. Oh dear, look, she's put buttons on that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I will display this with absolute pride and pleasure. Thank you so much, Janet. Love you, darling. There you go. So much work has gone into this. And I know because Janet and I have conversations and we pray together. And I know this was made with lots and lots of prayer and lots of love. So every little piece. Let's have a quick closer look at this one. Oh, I've dropped it. Where have you gone? Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if it came like that or whether Janet has sewn these. They're like a tiny, like a shoe button almost, but they're pearl. Oh, they're gorgeous. About every inch. Absolutely stunning. See how she's coordinated this blue. She's done something to this seam binding. She's treated it with something. It's lovely. Vintagey. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So there you are, everybody. That is what you'll see in part 2. Right at the end, it cuts off. And because I'd got right to the end, I decided I would show you this as part 1. So this one is only a few, about 8 minutes long. So please go on to part 2 to see just these gorgeous things and lots more. Okay. So I shall see you later. I shall get this loaded now. Just a very quick apology before I go. YouTube, I don't know what on earth they're doing to our videos, our comments. I have no idea. I've never seen such a mess. And I always, up until this day, have answered every single comment that I've seen. And you two used to send me an email when I had a single comment, and then I go to that video and thank you for your comment and answer any questions, etc. That's all stopped now. I sometimes see your comments, but I don't see them all. And I can't see how I can reply to you. I've tried every which way. It says reply, you put your cursor into the box, it flashes away in the usual way, but it won't take any typewritten letters. So I'm sorry, I don't know, I just don't know. They're just trying, to me, they're trying to stop us making all the comments. I've heard there's been a bit of backbiting on these videos, a bit of nastiness, and they're trying to get rid of that by cutting down drastically on the comments. So all I would say is, please, be nice. Crafting is gorgeous, and it's about sharing. I've done so many courses and certificates and tutorials and workshops in my life, and the artists, and they are artists, share everything so willingly. They don't get precious about their goods at all, their courses, or anything that they show you, and we shouldn't either. So my parting words to you today is something my father-in-law used to say to me. He was a Geordie, and he just used to say, Hinny, it's nice to be nice. So come on, girls, let's be nice to be nice. Okay, bye-bye, see you soon. Hello everybody, it's June here, June Angel Pews. I know I was going to come back to you with a few things that I mentioned on my last video, but I do have to show you this one first because I am absolutely delighted with it. Now I know I haven't got much battery, so I'm not going to waffle on as much as I do, but I need you to see this. This is from my wonderful Janet. Janet is, oh, and I can never remember this, can I? I'll put a link down. I can never remember any of the names, honestly. I'm dreadful. It's Nana JL45. Nana JL45. I think that's right, but I'll put the link below, don't worry. Sorry, Janet. I'm honestly not right, am I? Now, we did a swap. And it was hosted by Virginia. Hi, V. And it was for embellishments, and there was a fair few items. And this was done at the time that Janet was really very poorly. She'd had to have a nasty operation. Well, I think it was nasty. An operation. She was really quite poorly. I wasn't 100%, you know, sort of emotionally. So we decided to not do it to the time scale. So both of us, once we did get to do it, in the first instance, I managed to send mine off first to Janet. See you me. And I mixed up this embellishment swap with the next one that I signed up for, which I've nearly finished. Just one more item to finish off tonight, and I can send that off. So I sent Janet things that were on the second list and not on the first list, and vice versa. And God love her, I think I know she said I did the same. So we're both as daft as each other in the nicest possible way. But oh my goodness, Janet, you've excelled yourself. All your goodies are far, far better than mine. They are wonderful. So here we go. As I say, I'm going to try and do this quickly. If it does cut off, I'm going to redo it once I'm charged. The battery, that is. Okay, so let's show you first the extra present, because I was so thrilled with this. We were asked to do an extra, I think. But certainly Janet did anyway. And she sent me this ballet doll. Now, I know she showed you on a video, didn't she? And I'm sure you will have seen it was quite plain. Well, look at this. Janet has really blinged this up. She knows how I love my bling. Look at those on there. Aren't they fabulous? Oh, I'm so chuffed. And she got a sweet face. And look at the tutu. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I'm so thrilled. Now, this came on its own because I would think Janet has thought to herself, if I mount this, it's going to break, you know, it's going to come off in transit. Because, of course, Janet's in the USA, in lovely, lovely Florida. Oh, gosh, I wish I was over there. And I'm in the UK, in England, in Coventry, right in the centre of England. So, we, you know, she's obviously thought we're going to get broken. So this was the stand that was separate. I'm hoping you can see this, not just my big hands. Oops, sorry. There you go. So it was a beautiful gold stand with the diamantes again. Now, tried to glue it on with that blooming glue gun that I got from Lidl's. I was so chuffed about, but it didn't work and broke. Money back, no problem, by the way, girls. Lidl are very good for that. No quibble guarantee, refund every time. And then that was a real mess, so I had to come back to it, take it off and come back to it again. And, excuse me, use my other glue gun. So that took a little while, and I made a mess of it, basically. So is it going to focus? I finished it off with some stickles. So, I mean, it looks quite good, actually, if you don't look too closely. So, thank you, Janet. I love that. Janet knows how much I love my ballet. Oh, look. So, that is fantastic. I love it. I really love it. Thank you so much. Then we were asked to alter a spoon. And here's Janet's spoon. This is amazing, girls. This, and gentlemen, sorry. This is amazing. Look. Oh, sorry. That's the base of the spoon. She's even sort of gunged that up a bit. Shabbied it, not gunged it. Shabbied it up a bit, look. There's the back of that. I wonder if you can see this all right. Let's get away from that. I thought they looked nice, that's why I put the lights there. But I don't think you're seeing it properly, are you? Is that better? Hope so. So there's the pattern on the spoon, which I think is lovely, really nice. And then you can see it's a sort of a ladle type, the double lip ladle that I know the Victorians used to use a lot of. So I'm wondering if it is a very, very old one, which it looks like to me. Knowing Janet, she got it on one of her janking adventures that she goes on. Isn't that lovely? Look, she's put the acrylic crystals in there. She's got music, the vintage music sheet she's cut up and torn, etc. More crystals there. More there. Isn't it lovely? The greenery, the flowers. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And then, of course, I think this is beginning to become Janet's trademark. These birds that she gets, they are gorgeous. They really are. She's sent me some beauties, and I keep seeing different sorts. So yes, I think we're going to have to attribute these gorgeous birds to Janet. Yeah? So isn't that lovely? Thank you so much, darling. It's gorgeous. I love it. And that will go on display, most definitely. Now, all these had names to them. One was an arty make, one was a dangle, and so on and so on. I didn't know what mine were when I sent them to Janet, and I'm not going to name them because I'm not 100% sure which category. And does it matter? No. This is gorgeous. I mean, it's an arty make in itself. The chain, the lace. It looks like what is it? The seam binding, but I don't know if it is. But it's all ruffled up. It's gorgeous, and that pearl, that looks like an earring to me. And I know Janet loves her pearls. There's the dangle. And look at that gorgeous bead. Beautiful. She knows I like my peacock colours when I'm not shabby chic-ing it with the whites and creams and browns. Thank you. That is so gorgeous. Oh, the back of it. I forgot to show you the back of it. She actually sent me one of these not so long ago. I wonder if it was off her belt or something, but it's smashing. That and that made up the actual bit, and then she's put on that. And then we come to the dangle again down the back. But isn't that lovely? I think it's super. You know where that'll go, don't you? In a couple of months' time. Well, is it that long? On my Christmas tree. Good. In fact, there's a lot of my stuff that I've been given by the girls. Will go on display in my lounge as against my craft room. We had to do a flower. I do remember that one. And here's Janet's flower. She does super flowers because she finds this fantastic fabric. She sent me one with some embroidery on it once. She gifted it to several of us girls. Oh, and it is fantastic. It was a blouse, I believe, or a top, or even a dress, I'm not sure. Probably a dress, because she's certainly sent out a lot. Hope you kept yourself some, Janet. So there's her flower. She's put some paper on the bottom, a doily, and then it's like a chiffon, but it's so soft, it's gorgeous, I love it. Another one of those embellishments, so that goes nicely. Where is it? It goes nicely with that, doesn't it? Fabulous. Thank you so much, darling. Love it. Stick pin. Stick pin. This is the longest stick pin I have ever seen. Isn't it marvellous? Ah, I love it. I love it to bits. She's got all sorts hanging off it. Sorry, I've got to keep it still, haven't I, for you to zoom in. I think that's from an Artie cake. That one on the top. And that might be as well. And these lovely dangles. What have we got? I can't see when I'm looking through the camera. It's the key. Bling. Me and my bling. Everybody knows now, don't they? Bit more bling on a heart. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is super. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. Thank you. These were these things that I'm showing you were presented. Sorry, I'm on my knees. Oh dear, it hurts. Let me just move those just for a second. These were all presented in these smashing handmade. You know, I'm holding my camera again. Sorry, you have probably more than realised that by now. Look at those, aren't they super? Gorgeous, like Hessian. And trimming. And look, there's an earring clipped on it to close it. I think they're fabulous. I don't think of things like this, you see. I will, now I've seen them. We had to do a peg. We call them pegs. I think you call them clothespins over there, which needed to be altered. And this is, sorry, let me come back to my yellow light. It's not very nice, is it? Again, I do these videos too late in the day, but sorry, I don't get up till late. By the time I've done what I've got to do. So this is one of the, they're called frozen Charlottes, aren't they? It looks as though Janet made this herself or moulded it, you know, put it in a mould. And it's got the cutest little crown on it, look. It's wonderful. It's made out of music paper. I mean, the detail in that. Brilliant. Thank you. Some words on that. It's like tissue paper. Gosh, she's so good, isn't she? Look at that. Oh, I love it. That's great. Thank you, Janet. I do appreciate this. It's lovely. We had to do a trim. Now, this is the handmade trim that Janet has done. start up there. It's that lovely tissue paper that's either been stamped or she got it like that. Then she stitched onto it some of the some sort of needlework fabric. It looks like a bit like Aida, you know, that Aida, that's an opera, isn't it? Oh dear, I don't know. Then on top of it she's these are wired, the beads and pearls, lovely, onto that. But look, every so often there's a shell. Now I know Janet, she loves the sea, she loves her shells, and I do too, and she knows that. So look, she's made sure she's given me, you know, she puts so much thought into the things that she does, and I know she's put a lot of thought and a lot of prayers into the things she sent me. Thank you, Janet. I can feel it, I really can. God love you. That is so unique. I absolutely love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's super. But on one of the parcels, you'd have seen it if I'd have not opened it all, but I had to, I'm afraid. Even the parcels were handmade. You know, the wrapping, they were all handmade, honestly. And this was on part of the packaging. And I thought, gosh, that could be a trim in itself. Oh, I've got something stuck on my fingers. Don't know what that is. Isn't it lovely? So I've took it off. I'm going to use that. This is the sort of thing she does, you see. Gorgeous. She sent me as an extra a drawer pull. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm rushing a bit now because of this battery. Have you ever seen a brooch? Yes, it's a brooch. Look. Can you see? Have you ever seen a brooch that size? Look, there's my hand. I know I haven't got large hands, but goodness me. There was 2 crystals missing there, so I did a mad little shuffle in my crystal bag, because I take every tiny crystal off every bit of clothing or, you know, bits and bobs, and keep them all, because you never know. And look, isn't it fabulous? Bling, bling, bling. I love it, Janet. Thank you. Oh, it's superb. This, well, she was showing, I forget what she was showing you actually, but these appeared, and it's an arty cake. Now, I adore arty cakes, and Janet knows that. Well, everybody knows it. But this one in particular, because if you know me, you know I love ballet, and I go as often as I can. Oops, sorry about that glare. And look at that. Can you see it? Isn't it fabulous? So I sent her a private message straight away. Janet, please, 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 unless you've earmarked this for somebody else, or if you've purchased it for somebody else, please, can I PayPal you, please, and can I buy it off you? Cheek, aren't I? I never heard anything, obviously, you know. That was it. I thought, never mind, it's obviously for somebody else. Yes, that somebody else was me. Because here it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah! I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. See if I can see the other side. Look, dance fairy. Because I also, you see, like fairies, angels, anything with wings. Dragonflies. So that was a complete and utter surprise. Honestly, I was squealing here when opening these. I've said before, I don't know what my neighbours think, because they know I'm on my own. We were talking about acorns one day, and she'd bought some, and look, she shared them with me. Isn't that fabulous? I love them. Sorry about the glare, but look at that leaf. It's like a silk leaf, and it looks just like, you know, the oak tree leaf. Aren't they fabulous? I love them. Love the colours. Thank you, Janet. Brilliant. And a frame, look, for me to alter. And it's a good heavy one. It's lovely. Bless you. I bet that's a Michael's one. Super. Oh, sorry. Talking about acorns. Look. Dingle, dingle, dingle. They're bells in the shape of an acorn, look. And she's shabbied them up, because they would have been, look like a copper colour. Aren't they fabulous? I love them. I really do. Oh, it's great getting these things. It really is. I am so grateful. But now, please, battery, hold on just for a few more minutes, because the last thing I've got to show you, I'm sure I've covered everything. If I haven't, I'll come back. Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry, the key. The key, the key. This is fabulous. It's an old key anyway. You know, a real vintage old key. I'm sure of it. And look, just look what Janet's done to it. There's seam binding on it. There's lace. There's a little charm there. There's another key here that she's, I don't know what she's done to it. Some sort of a medium she's covered it with. It's brilliant. And she's painted the key, look. The different colours, and scubbed a little bit off to make it look shabby chic, which it does. I love that green colour. That's like a, is it Patna? Patna? Does that sound right? Thank you. I love it. It's a great key, and it's a nice big one. Thank you, Janet. You've done that wonderfully. Okay, fingers crossed, because I don't want this to cut out. Janet, for my... Sorry, I'm quite still overcome by this. Stop it, June. For the my challenge, I can't. Isn't it silly? Stop it. For my challenge for a year with YouTube and 270, I think it was, subbies then, celebrating that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Which is now, I believe, at 350. So thank you. That's absolutely amazing. I mean, I did say to you, you know, about numbers not being important to me. But the subbies are important to me, you know, so I'm so glad so many people have joined. And for that, I was asking for, to be made, please, a banner or a lace tassel. And for extra entries to the